Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. A lot of my clients have requested, hey, I need you to teach me how to contour and highlight. A lot of times when they're sitting in my chair and I'm like, hey, have you ever been contoured and highlighted before? Like, we're gonna do this. They're like, oh my gosh, but can you show me so that when I get home I can do it, right? Basically, each client is going to be different. So anybody that's watching this, you all have different facial shapes. Now, I mean, some of you are gonna have like similar ones. According to cosmetology science or whatever, the ideal facial shape is an oval. Me personally, I would think it would be round because it's like a perfect circle, but you know, whatever. So technically the facial shape that is considered perfect or whatever is oval. So the way to figure out what kind of facial shape you have is, I'm gonna provide a diagram here of like the main facial shapes. Obviously these are like drawings and like diagrams, so your face may not look exactly like these. You could be a mixture of a couple of different ones, but just figure out which one kind of suits you the best. So what you're gonna do is you're going to pull all your hair back, including your baby hairs, and make sure nothing's on your shoulders, like no turtlenecks, nothing like that. And you're gonna be like, hey, what kind of facial shape do I have? So if you wanna like screen grab or screenshot a picture of the diagram, go for it.
I'm just pausing the video here so you guys can take a screenshot so you can save this for later.
Basically, I have the heart-shaped face. So what happens is, so mine's more square up at the top and then it comes down to a point. Now if I had like a widow's peak like right here, it'd be like the perfect heart-shaped face, but I don't. I just have like random baby hairs. According to whoever made this up, it's in there. We learned this in school. According to that, in order to make my face appear oval, I have to contour in a C shape on the forehead because that's going to round it off so that when my forehead does not appear squared, it'll appear round. And then I don't have to carve out my cheekbones because the way the heart shape is it's kind of already carved out anyway. And then the chin is a little bit pointed, so I would contour underneath the chin, like kind of down here, to appear rounded. So basically the contouring is going to provide like a shadow effect. It's like an illusion basically. So it's perfect for photos, things like that. In person, you're gonna have to be able to blend really well. Make sure your contouring and your highlighting colors are perfect for your skin. I think that's where a lot of us mess up because it's either too dark or too light or too orange. So make sure that you match up your contouring colors correctly according to your skin tone. It would be a little more advanced. So I'm just gonna show you guys. Now I'm just gonna lightly contour. I'm not a dramatic like contour type person. You don't have to be. Now, by any means do you have to follow any of these rules. It's your face. At the end of the day, you're gonna do what you want with it. Whatever makes you comfortable, makes you more confident. But I think a lot of people don't provide this information. We all just kind of contour our noses and contour our foreheads and carve out our cheeks. And some of you don't even need that. Like you have like the perfect like structure. You don't have to start carving out all the stuff that doesn't really need to be carved out. Or you can, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, obviously. I'm going to show you guys technically how I would do it. Now, I don't know how on camera it's going to show up, but I'm going to sanitize my hands because I'm going to kind of use my finger. I'm going to use cream contour just because I think it might show up better on the video. And personally, I love cream contour because it really just melts into your skin and just gives a more natural finish, and you can always set it with your bronzer or whatever. So I'm going to be using my favorite Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. I dropped something cool. So I'm going to pick this middle shade here. It's going to seem really dramatically dark, but these other ones, I'm more yellow. I don't know how much you can tell that on camera. And these are more orangey, so that's not going to flow well. You're just going to contour in a C shape. You do not by any means have to use your fingers, but I'm just doing this on myself. So kind of don't really care. And then on the chin. Now me personally, I don't ever do my chin, but I'm just doing it for the purpose of this video. I'm just going to take a foundation brush just because this is a cream to help blend it in better. So you're going to want to keep it in. Don't try and bring it up here and have it all down here. Whatever spot you put it in, just try to keep it in that vicinity. So as you can already see, my forehead is looking slimmer. You can always add more, you know, however dramatic you want to make this is totally up to you. I'm not super dramatic with my makeup. I feel I like to be more natural. Mainly, and I always tell people this, I always do contouring just so that I can have some color back into my face. Because once you put on foundation and your concealer and all that, all of a sudden your face is totally flat. Now took away all that, you know, what the natural lighting gives you. You know, we have natural kind of maybe redness here and some freckles here and there and different things where the sun's going to hit us. And once you put foundation on, you've completely taken all that away. So now you look really flat, probably scary, a little like a ghost. And so contouring kind of helps with that. I should have used a mirror, I can't see. So already my forehead is already starting to look a little more brown. Now you may have to have an eye for it. Some of you are like, what? I don't see it, your forehead just looks really brown. But it also is this terrible lighting. So now I'm gonna just set it with a bronzing powder. Wherever I put the cream, I'm just gonna set it with the powder. Now, whatever products you use, sometimes drugstore works, sometimes more high-end. Just figure out which products work best for you that are going to blend well, that are going to look good. And then I'm just taking this Lancome #1 brush. It's just their powder brush. Just to kind of make sure it's all blended. My chin looks a little bit shorter. My forehead is now rounded out some. Now, you may have to have an eye for it. You're probably like, what? I don't see it. As far as highlighting goes, some people just really love the glow and you just like want to just pile it all on your face. Fine by me. I don't care. I love that look. I think it's really cute. So me personally, I just highlight down my nose. You can highlight on the cheeks. It's really going to make the cheekbones come up. I highlight underneath the eyebrows. Love creams. So really, I just highlight down the nose and on the tip. Now for those of you who want to carve out your nose and do different things to make your nose appear slimmer, that's all cool, whatever. Really do anything with mine. A lot of times I like to put bronzer like on the tip and then add some highlight to it. It sounds kind of contradicting, but I just like how it looks. So as you can see, it kind of gave my face, you know, some color back to it because it was looking really ghostly. Now it kind of gives that appearance that's a little more opal. I didn't do mine very dramatic because I just don't like the dramatic look for me as just walking around daily or even doing my job or ever. But that's just me. More than welcome to do whatever you want. I'm going to grab this picture here, screen grab it if you like. It just kind of shows, you know, where you can contour and highlight for your specific facial shape. Now, it may be kind of hard. And also, Google your facial shape. There's different celebrities. This stuff is very easily accessible on the internet. There's all kinds of diagrams to kind of show which one you have. Lots of pictures you can look up, just like the one I'm giving you now, where you can kind of see where you can contour and highlight. Now, by all means, you do not have to follow these instructions, but if you want something that kind of looks a little more natural, and a lot of you may have like that perfect oval shaped face, and then you're carving out everything, and then your face is looking really long, and you're like, wait, what's happening? Because it's all, it's like an illusion almost, and I don't say that in a negative way, but like the contouring and highlighting, you know, like people will be like, did you get a nose job, or what happened, you know? And it's really, you just contoured your nose really narrow, and it's like, wow, it's like you've got a new nose now. So it's amazing what makeup can do, but I also don't want you guys to forget what you were blessed with. At the end of the day, I want you to realize that you're beautiful no matter what. Your face is gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with your nose. I mean, I can understand like if you broke it or something like that, but at the end of the day, you know, your forehead's not too big, nothing protrudes, your eyebrows are great. You need to just embrace everything about yourself. You know, I used to hate my forehead. It's like, it's the biggest forehead on the planet, and girl, I have seen foreheads 1,000 times bigger than mine, and it suits my face. You know, if it was like this big, it just wouldn't go. It's just not me. At the end of the day, you have to love yourself. At the end of the day, when you take your makeup off, I want you to love what you see in the mirror and be comfortable to go out in the store that way, whether you've got acne or freckles or whatever it is you're trying to cover up, your nose, your lips. I love the natural look, and I love us all to feel natural and to feel beautiful regardless of these trends, and especially with makeup. Makeup trends are always going to be, and they're always going to come back. They're always going to repeat themselves. Maybe contouring and highlighting will go out of style. Who knows? But at the end of the day, when you take it all off, I want you to still love you and still feel beautiful. Hopefully this video helped. I know it was really short and kind of like, you know, but follow the diagram. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I just thought this would be a little bit more helpful than just watching somebody do a makeup tutorial and then you're copying it and then wondering why your face looks different. Because it is different. We all have different facial shapes. So make sure you contour and highlight according to your facial shape. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this real quick while I had a minute. Maybe I can go into a more in-depth video if you guys want. Hopefully this helped out some. You know, a couple more helpful tips, like cream contour always looks a little more natural because it's not so caked on. Even if you have oily skin, cream still looks really good. Just set it with a bronzer or a bronzing powder. Highlighters love cream highlighters, shadow highlighters. If you have more textured skin, be really careful with the powdery stuff, especially powdered highlighters because it'll start to show the texture through it. maybe I can go into a more in-depth video. Maybe I can bring in like a client or something and with a different facial shape than me and kind of show you guys. Maybe I can just like line up 10 people with like all the different facial shapes and kind of do their makeup. But this is just kind of like a quick little on-the-go helpful tip type thing. If you guys have any questions, concerns, whatever, feel free to leave a comment below. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, I'm gonna run. All right, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you feel like it. Bye.